I shared this a long time ago. I have seen Lucifer one time in my life. One time. I will never forget that experience. That day I realized that if God be not for us, we are finished. No, I'm serious. You don't understand the power and the authority that God bestowed on this cherubim that wasn't even the greatest in the heavens. Yo, late night I was in the studio. This is maybe 2013, 2012, 2013. I'll have to look at my notes to remember clearly. I'm in the studio and I'm working on music because that's just me. I'll be in there. That's been my life forever. And anybody who knows me, I love to move equipment around and things. But that day, the screwdriver I needed, I didn't have. So I used a knife to screw something and unscrew something. And Andrew was only a few months old. And Andrew was laying on the couch. And I'm here working in the back house. And I just felt cold. It was the cold that cannot be described with words. I have been in cold places. I have never felt a cold like that. This was not an ordinary cold. The cold was so cold that I felt it in my spirit. That cold moved in, it was creeping. It was like the cold was alive. The room had lights, but it felt like it became dark, yet there was no darkness. And a very good-looking man, no horns, no hooves, no red eyes, no fangs, nothing. He looked like an archangel, like a chief angel. Stood at the door. He didn't even open the door. Or, spirits are interesting. They will just, you will know the person's there and the next minute they're on the other side. But he stood right at the door. And he literally commanded me. Pick up the knife and alive your son. The fear that grabbed me, my hand started going towards it. I started crying, Father, have mercy on me. Jesus, have mercy on me. Lord, save me. Immediately, the angel that walks with me appeared between me and him. And it was like that cold and that darkness moved. Woo. And he looked at me. He wasn't fazed. He wasn't startled. He looked at me and he said, He's really with you. You'll see me again. And just like that, he left. That whole night, the way I prayed that night, that night I prayed, I went on a 7-day dry fast. That is the day I understood God's protection and the necessity of it. That's when I learned when people unalive themselves, you hear, so and so got on a chair and they threw themselves. I actually understood because after that I asked, is that how people do certain things to them? He said, yeah, when that spirit controls them and gets them to a certain place, a mightier spirit is what executes it, takes them against their will and pushes them. Clap your hands for God's protection.
Amen.
I have seen some things, boy.